Okay, Unit 6, Part 7. Parent function has the equation y sub 1 equal to 0.5 raised to the x power. For 1 to 4, find the equation for each y sub 2. Okay, first one. This is about transformation. Transformation means if we have a graph, we're going to move it up, down, or stretch it. Stretch it means make it bigger. Compress it, make the function value smaller. Okay, first one. Y sub 2, the second function, y2 is a vertical stretch of y1. The value of y2 are 6 times of those. 6 times, we just multiply 6. That's it. So times means multiplication, right? So the y2 going to be, so the y1 is 0.25 raised to the x power. We are going to multiply 6, so we're going to put the 6 to the front. So that's it. So 6 times this whole thing. This is the function y1, right? The parent function. Okay, the second one, y2 is a vertical compression of y1. Compression is also, we're going to multiply, okay? But the number going to be smaller than 1. So the value becomes smaller. Okay, the value of y2, half of those of y1. So half, that means you multiply by 1/2. So it's going to be y2 equal to half. So 1/2 and multiply by 0.25 raised to the x power. Okay, number 3. Y is a translation of y1. 4 units down. Look at number 3 and number 4 is some units. Units up, units down. So when the units down, that means we're going to subtract the 4. 11 units up, we're going to add 11 at the end of the function. So the number 3 is going to be y2 equal to 0.25 raised to the x power minus 4. Down means go down, right? So minus 4. Number 4, going to be 11 units up. So we're going to add 11 at the end of the function. Okay, 1 to 4, done. Now, table. The value of f of x, a parent function, and the g of x, a function in the same family, is shown below the table. So we're going to use this table to answer the question from 5 to 8. Okay. Here are the function value of f of x, and here are the value of g of x. Okay, now, remember the function, exponential function, the standard form is a times b raised to the x power. So a is the y-intercept, this part. So for f of x, the a is 1, g of x, the a is 0.4. Now we have to figure out the value of b, the multiplier, or the common ratio. So we're gonna choose a pair. Oh, for the first question, I'm going to choose this 2. Yeah? 1 multiplied by 5 equal to 5, right? Or I can choose this pair. I'm not going to choose the decimals. We don't like to work with those decimal numbers. We have a pair of whole number and another pair of whole number, right? Okay, 5. If I choose 5 and 25, so 5 multiplied by 5 also equal to 25. If I choose this pair, right? So for f of x, the b value is 5. So for f of x, the function going to be 1 multiply 5 raised 1 multiply 5 raised to the x power. So normally when a is 1, we don't write. We can erase it. We can erase the 1. Because 1 times any number, nothing going to happen. It's still the same number, right? Okay, now g of x. G of x, the y-intercept, the a value is, look at this part, when x value is 1, the function value is 0.4. So that means the y-intercept is 0.4. Okay, let me find the multiplier, the ratio. Okay, from 2 to 10, so 2 multiplied by 5 equals 10. So b is also 5. So 5 raised to the x power. Done. Number 6. Is a g of x a vertical stretch or vertical compression? It's a compression. Compression. Why? Explain how. Because g of x times 0.4. So g of x is 0.4. G of times it become f of x, right? No. I got this wrong. F of x. So here should be f of x. F of x times 0.4 equal to, we got g of x, right? G of x. Oops. Equal to g of x. And 0.4 is less than 1. When you multiply a number by the number less than 1, then the result gets smaller and smaller. Smaller is a compression. So that's it. Number 7. Do this graph meet at any point? No. No. Because 1 is a stretch of the other one, so they don't cross. Because g of x is compression. Okay, it's not a stretch, it's a compression of f of x. So they never meet. Okay, number 8. Let's h of x equal to negative of f of x. Describe how the graph of h of x related to the f. So the answer is h of x is a reflection of f of x across the x-axis. So what does this mean? So I'm going to draw a picture for you, draw a graph. So if f of x look like this, this is f of x, h of x, so every point on the f of x going to be, instead of, here's a positive, right? The positive value. So h of x is going to be negative value. So it's going to be negative. The same number but negative. The h of x is going to look like this. So it's a reflection. It's like a mirror, right? Across the x-axis. It's across this. The graph look the same. Just like you look at yourself in the mirror. So that's it. Reflection. We call it reflection. Exactly the same, but reflected along x-axis. So then this is part 7.